going to be like another match coming up next year with the Bowser and the Snake. How are you feeling, like, in terms of if you've seen this history between the two? Because obviously we already know this is going to be a problem for Bowser, but
yeah,
have you seen these two fight against each other, and how has it gone?
I have not seen them play as of recent. I know they were very both active online, however, especially Alan, of course, making a name for himself. But I'm wondering, because this is also a regional clash, like people... Not to disregard any opinions or any of that, but like people often assume that Mexican players have a ton of contact with one another, and the reality is that like Mexico is an extremely big region, so these guys live, even though they're both considered from the northernmost part of the country, like it's still quite a far a ways away from each other. So like Monterrey and Tijuana actually almost coast to coast, right?
Oh,
but here, oh, you're working on it. Look at that.
Going to the East Coast right there, that down smash is going to cover it. And funny enough, I asked you that specifically because I go through the same thing, because everybody assumes that Light and Mars play each other every day. Connecticut and Mass, we're 2 hours apart. So like New England isn't one collective thing, but that's why I was asking, because in Mexico, full country, a lot of different regions with a lot of great players. So this being the first time these two fought, it's gonna be on Pollo to be the one to make the adjustments early to make sure that you deal with the pressure that is AlanDiss. But we saw that same thing against Jen, where he did up smash at roll distance. And you know what? Just do it. Just do it. You have tough guy. There's no reason not to do that here. You win out that trade every time.
Why not try to do it? Yeah, exactly. And by the ledge, of course, he was going to get that. Okay, respecting as well the C4 on the platform. Bowser being a tall guy, so he is going to have to do it. Oh, Alan barely escaping with his shield intact there, but 95% is looking pretty dangerous for him.
Yeah, it's just so smart. And like, these aren't random F smashes either. Like, Pollo understands, I win the trade here. I have tough guy. You aren't up against ledge. If I get hit, it doesn't matter, because you're not doing enough for me to lose my stock. Because even if you try to throw me off stage, I'll early Whirling Fortress and I'll take a small trade. So for AlanDiss though, he's getting grabbed, he's getting scooped up, he's getting pile drive to the ground, and he's getting bodied. Pollo takes that first game.
Yo, I was not expecting this. Like, Pollo was struggling earlier in this pool, and now, like, just being able to take that convincingly and taking into account the fact that he did, like, take advantage of situations such as, like, that tough guy by the ledge, right? So those early stocks versus Snake really do go a long way, and Pollo not falling for the classic setups that we've seen Alan do time and time again.
Yeah, and that, like, you said it very well a second ago. Like, AlanDiss has gone game 5 with everybody, right? But the thing is, AlanDiss has also looked really good in those games where he has won. That one, up against Bowser, he looked kind of lost, like, in a couple positions. He actually looked like he was struggling a little bit to figure out how to deal with them. Looks like he's going for a controller reset here, trying to maybe fix something up, maybe a little bit of delay. Now, just on the wrong sides for the names. But final boss music coming in here. I love it. I love the One-Winged Angel up here against Bowser with who seems to be a bit of a struggle. It might actually, now that I think about it, if I look back at the pools, if AlanDiss loses this, that might actually give Big Boss the potential to get the first seed, because Big Boss 3-0'd Jen and Pollo. He only lost 3-2 to AlanDiss. So AlanDiss is the only one who's 2-0 in the bracket right now with 2 3-2s. If he loses to Pollo, there's a chance that Big Boss actually takes it due to tiebreakers.
Yeah, exactly. It depends on which tiebreaker they use, like head-to-head or like game count. It normally is game count, so like this is a very dangerous situation. So Pollo would be making not only Big Boss a favor, but also himself, positioning him like right on the cusp. But like Alan, of course, gonna try to avoid that as much as he can, and holding to shield this Pollo here and going for those bold grabs, and that fair does not have any right to hit that back. Yeah,
exactly. I was gonna say that fair is Matt. That hit him on the opposite side of him. That had no business doing that. But that scoop up should possibly get no good DI this time. Not gonna die. What do you do about the landing though? Your Cypher's already gone. Yeah, all you gotta do is just follow him, wait for him to touch the ground, and take the trade at best with that up tilt. That'll take it every time.
Okay, Pollo valiantly running for that grab and simple combo right here. This C4 eventually is going to take it. Of course, you have to take that into account. We've seen that, I hate to sound like a broken record, but like Alan does it every time, so you have to be aware of it.
Yeah. Oh, big string right there, catching him after the bounce off the C4 into the down air. I mean, you'd say like run. Yeah, this is a big game of run away from Bowser. Like, normally you're the one who's forcing Bowser to approach in a way that makes it like uncomfortable because of the amount of pressure you have from the grenades and even the Nikita cancels and stuff. It hasn't mattered. Pollo has been doing such a good job of walking up. We saw great parries from him earlier against Big Boss too. He just wasn't able to do much about it because Rob just beat him out. This has been dumb close so far.
Oh, is he gonna get it? Oh, the Nikita eventually reactivated again, not being able to get that punish. However, the up tilt does find its mark. So AlanDiss is back at it with vengeance. But talking about a vengeance, that backer almost closing it out for Pollo.
I love, like, Pollo's advantage today has been so good. He just always makes sure that if he doesn't get the first initial idea behind his pressure, he gets you on the follow-up jump or something away, and he's willing to trade to get it. So, big command grab, though, does not find a platform, and because he didn't, he gets to live just a little bit longer with good DI. I don't know if he's going to find his way down to the ground, though. Good air dodge that time, avoiding the up tilt.
Yeah, and the Whirling Fortress is going to get punished. Then, look at that, the setups from AlanDiss, no aerial to be seen. I thought he was going to go for the extra pressure. Like, Pollo with those parries trying to hold on for dear life here, and he does need it.
Whoa.
Oh, he was going up. He was going up.
That would have got him, too.
Yeah.
What an amazing route. He got caught on the Nikita on the opposite side to stay able to stay alive just a little bit longer. But if that Whirling Fortress off the top caught it, that would have been a stock. Trade works in favor of Pollo. 140%. Run away from that C4, please. This is like 20% in a shield break away. We saw Pollo's not afraid to go for these reckless down Bs directly on top of somebody. So if I'm AlanDiss, I'm being very careful right now.
Yeah, and you're seeing, like, the area that Pollo is trying to control. Like, he's not even trying to force the issue, but he might! Oh my god! Good on Alan to just not fall prey to it and shield it, because he would have lost the stock, and of course he was gonna try for it again. Of course he was gonna, but he is paying with his life for that decision, and Snake is gonna put one on the board.
I knew it. We all knew it. We all knew it was coming. You could see the way that he, the way he kept, like, hovering around him. He kept putting that fear, like, I want you to hold shield. I want you to be fearful that I'm going to run up and maybe short hop fair you or like a dash cancel F tilt just so he can close it out. But because he just kept his composure just enough. He took the hit, too. That was another thing, too. He took the hit when he was at low percent. He knew that wouldn't have killed. But he was at 40 on the second one. If that connected, that was Pollo's game.
Yeah. You just given a walk off into the ledge and you force smash, and that is it. That could have been the game for Pollo. So, like, this has been a very fun set so far. Like, definitely not exactly what I was expecting from Bowser versus, like, Snake. However, and I do not mean this is upon quite an explosive set that it's been.
It has been. Oh, speaking of which, trying to catch him on disadvantage. Good job waiting out the backer. He knew he was going to swing out there, especially because it's Bowser. They're either down airing or they're swinging on something that might catch you on a bad trade. So, here to FD, though. This didn't work out when he went against Big Boss here, even though it makes sense why. Because there's no platforms to be able to trap you on anymore. So now you're only fighting Snake straight up. Minus the fact you have a lot of explosives in the way. He's got to find an answer to that, Roy. Otherwise, his counter pick is just going to benefit AlanDiss the entire time.
The music is making Alan too powerful, dude. Like, right now, he's on control of everything, and even getting that air dodge. Okay, Pollo, just neutral air dodge, which is a classic in today's meta. Let's see if Alan is able to adapt to that and punish it with some of Snake's fast normals. Oh my god.
Oh, that again, he did that last time too. And actually, with that Phantom Footstool, I think he didn't have his jump there. So he actually, I don't know if that was, but either way, he got back on because of that. He was able to get the up tilt instead of taking the Whirling Fortress. Bro, his conversion off a C4 bounces or his frame trap, go for the forward air, please. He didn't do it, but he still catches him with the up smash. AlanDiss is cooking now. Pollo having a hard time touching the ground. He is speed running the stock, Roy.
180 degrees right here is what Alan is doing, and Pollo running head first into that C4. How many times have we seen Alan go for that bait, and still, like, Pollo losing his composure even for a second, and he's gonna pay dearly. Again, look at that. Like, Alan just being able to retreat. Finally, not even the side B is gonna take it, even in spite of, like, command grabs being so good versus Snake. Still Pollo takes that stock, but he has a ton of ground to cover ahead of him.
Bruh, not the dishes normally at Roast con Pollo, but right now it's grenades and chicken. He's just trying to find himself. He's doing it in pride over and over again on his landing. He did finally find that back air, but it's still, like, it's so hard to navigate against, like, Snake on the stage. Honestly, like, at this point, I almost feel like it's smarter to just let AlanDiss get that one platform so he stops trying to, like, get you on these big dare strings. He almost caught him on the air dodge read, though, with that forward smash. That definitely would have taken it out.
Also, the patience of Pollo for recovering there, not falling for the C4 trap, trying for the forward tilt. Like, you already know that Bowser is going to try that by the ledge and jumping. Oh, we all thought that he was going to go for the down B because he's been trying time and time again, but mixing it up with the aerial. So nice ideas flowing, but perhaps not quite enough. Let's see if, like, Pollo... Okay, never mind. Never mind everything that I was just about to say. Just Alan takes it with that C4.
Absolutely. Like, just the control that he had, the way that he just kept making sure, for one, he knew when Pollo wanted to swing at a disadvantage. And also, you said it before, we saw him do it against Jen. We saw him do it against AlanDiss on the first, I think it was the first game, where he went for up smash and roll distance. That is no longer working. So now you have to figure out a different mix up there. Maybe go for command grab next time. Maybe mix it up in that position. Or you do have forward throw too, which can also kill. So you have to change that up there. But beyond that, the pick on FD, on paper, may seem like a decent idea because it is Bowser, and Bowser has really good burst. He's really fast, so he can get in on you. Yeah. But I truly believe the better option, just let AlanDiss get his platform, let him mess with it, let him do what he wants to do on there, and then you go and you find your landings, because it wasn't working. As we see the switch up here to the small battlefield.
That's right, and see who starts first. We know that Alan is more than likely gonna stay on that platform, and the damage is flowing right off the bat. And starting on the favor of Pollo, however, we know that Snake can make that up really fast.
Exactly. Get him on a get-up attack. I like the late hit, too. Caught him off guard. I like these wave bounce fires that he's been doing just to kind of get himself out of disadvantage. But also, if you run up like with a dash attack, you take 40 for that. So these have been pretty good like change-ups to his landing versus all the nairs. But he finds the nair into back air. Not enough yet. Snake kind of heavy. Catches him on the way down, but not quick enough. I thought he was going to up smash there.
Oh, and Pollo had the read on that C4, but Alan also reacting with the defensive option. Let's see if he gets the landing, and that is the punish that I was looking for earlier, the up tilt. And Pollo, even though not so healthy, like Bowser has some thick bones. Oh my god, look at that.
Oh, catch him with the dare. Now he's in a bad spot. He had to jump early because of that. He misses the down smash just enough. But you're talking about, like, Bowser got that heft, so he's going to be able to live a bit. And this is where you start to push. You go for trades here because you're Bowser. It doesn't matter. You might live longer. As he tries to chase him down, doesn't get the forward air. Roy looking kind of good. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought he was getting out with the back air there. But either way, the 104. Pollo barely been touched here in this stock.
Oh my goodness, like he is playing clean right here and getting that backer even though it's very unlikely again that the Trista comes to fruition. Like it's still a ton of damage. Look, 24, nobody is gonna give him that even though it's nearly Christmas season, but look at that. Barely waiting, that could have been very dangerous for Alan, but he has to take those risks right here and double up tilt. Okay, that's a quick 50.
Yeah, straight to 62, 75, starting to get some damage on him. Actually, now Pollo getting a little bit reckless at a disadvantage. He's taking a lot of damage for it. Get up attack at least gets him off, but it doesn't matter because the up smash covers you. Once again, that time he actually got the shield up, but still, like, the answer that AlanDiss had, that's like, he read that roll so hard, bro. Go to game 5, please.
And look at that charge. I think that maybe like Alan was convinced that Pollo was going for the forward smash because he has let those rip in the past, but this time around going for the down smash and just like that back coverage working wonders for him.
Yeah, and that's like such a good mix-up too, because we saw before, like in that position, you don't want to get forward throw there. You don't want to get put back off stage because Pollo's showing his hand. He's not afraid to go off there to trying to find the forwarder. I mean, right there, all the empty jumps at you, forcing you to air dodge because of how often he swings. He conditioned him pretty hard in that game 4. And now we're going to see that happy middle ground. We're going to see the early KOs off the side. We're going to see those moving platforms where AlanDiss can still pressure and get the landings covered. But you also have that FD layout. It's game 5. All of AlanDiss's sets have gone to game 5. So this man has been putting a lot of work in to try and get these W's. But he's the one who's always come out on top, Roy. Do you think Pollo could be the one to finally break it?
Perhaps so, and if there's anybody that's rooting for Pollo, that's definitely Big Boss on the venue. I'm imagining that he is right there behind his boy right here. But so far, so good for him, actually. And the percent department, not too out of Snake's way just quite yet, but oh my god.
These Neltons are going to be really good in those positions too, because if you catch him jumping too early, it pokes him out, and then he's in a spot where he's forced to air dodge. But big up air, good job avoiding that C4, forces the air dodge, but just like misses the read. You're on top of C4, you got to run from that. Big trade, bro. They are swinging, they are boxing. I'm loving it, and big punch, big right hand. Everybody got to plan until they get punched in the face. Pollo doing a good job of keeping AlanDiss stuck. There's the grenade though.
Talking about plans like that, projectile from the heavens saving Snake's life, and Alan, is he gonna get the setup right here for tilt? This is a very precarious position for Bowser, forcing the high recovery and getting the pickup with the Nikita.
Hit the balloon, don't let me down, hit the balloon. Then why would you leave it alone? All right, I'll still coming in.
Man.
I haven't seen that balloon in years. Wait, no. No balloon gonna get hit. Right now, back to an even game, 0% apiece. I honestly don't even know who to pick, because AlanDiss can get a really big string, but Pollo has also killed him off of like 4 reads in a row. So this is so good. Oh, that's already a huge one. C4 not gonna KO off the top because of Town City and the way to Bowser.
Yeah, like that was very close. Alan, I think, was like licking his fingers from that. Like he almost got it with the C4 here. Okay. Let's see, Pollo, like, a little fearful options to land, but it works out, and the fair off the top. Look at that. He's just able to steal away, as you were saying, Ajax.
That platform came in clutch because it gave him the position to be able to reset the jump and get himself out there, with also being able to follow the air dodge in if he does to get another hit. Now, Pollo, that's a big... Wow, did that back air hit? I don't know. That beat a massive, catching him with Nikita. Last stock once again, Roy. Last match of the pool, too. This is the best way to close it out.
Oh, of course it is, and Pollo is finding himself at a rough start, but not too much percent. Oh, he was trying to sit at him. Oh my god.
Stop doing this to me, please. Dash cancel, F tilt pushes him off. AlanDiss trying to find a landing.
Pollo?
Gets the shield up just in time by the down smash. Gets a big forward there, but not anything else. These parries have been so on point for Pollo.
Let's see if this is El Poder de Monterrey. Let's look at that. Let's take... Oh my god, that fair was so close.
Oh, that's in there. He gets him with the other side of border. Goes all the way up to the top. He goes for the LP. He misses out, though. He gets the C4 down, covered by the up smash. Where's the C4? It's in the center. He's got to find a landing. He gets the air dodge by. Now he can't touch the ground. Oh, he catches him with the Nikita, and he gets him off the side. AlanDiss forces another game 5, and somehow comes out with it. Pollo reaching his head all the way back. Not happy about that. AlanDiss has the best clutch factor somehow here today at the Invitational, Roy, and is able to move forward. What a ridiculously close set, and what a ridiculously fun one to close it out.
Man, that was so much fun. That was extremely close, as well, as you were saying. Like, Alan just, he knows how to put up a show. Like, he definitely tried to, like, get the most out of those sets, as much experience, as much games as he could, and he did, and getting that first seed as well, because he went undefeated on his pool, defeating even the likes of Big Boss and Jen, and of course Pollo here. So excellent stuff to close out this Pool D for the Tam Invitational 2021. This was just, again, so much fun.
It was so much fun, Roy. Like, there's no other way to put it. Like, Mexico has got so many great players, not just the ones you only see making the traveling attempts. AlanDiss being one of them, too.